back to my channel. My name is Gracie. If you guys are new here, I have been in such a busy season this semester. I haven't really been vlogging as much as I would like to. It's the weekend, it's Saturday, it is about 4 p.m. right now, so I'm starting this a little bit later, but I kind of figured I could vlog like a little night in my life. I have like a billion hobbies that I've been doing recently. I've made one of these in the past, like a little kind of like hobby vlog, but it wasn't strictly dedicated to the hobbies that I like to do, and I also just picked up a new hobby, crocheting. I figured I would kind of do like a little hobby vlog for this evening, show you guys some of my favorite hobbies. I've also been reading a lot more recently than I have in a while. I finished 2 books in 1 week, which is like very, very rare for me these days. I just finished 2 books. I read Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry, 5 stars, and then I read Daydream by Hannah Grace, 4 stars, I think is what I rated it. Daydream's the 3rd book in the Maple Hill series. There's Icebreaker, Wildfire, and then Daydream, and I really liked it. I rated it 4 stars. I thought it was pretty good. And now I'm kind of switching gears a little bit, and I'm starting the Shatter Me series by Tahara Mafi, I think is how you say her name, and I'm about 45% of the way through with the first book, Shatter Me, and I'm liking it so far. I really like how it's written. Tahara Mafi writes in a lot of like metaphorical phrases, and I really like that. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm really bad at describing the plots of books, and it's funny because I spent a year working at Barnes & Noble, and then now I've been working as a library assistant for like 5 months, so you would think I would be really good at describing books, but I'm not. I'm not good at describing them. It's kind of like a dystopian world from what I've gathered so far, and it seems like the world has turned completely gray and everything has changed. And there's this girl, Juliet, who she has like this disease where she can't touch anyone and no one can touch her, or else she has the power to kill them. So her touch is lethal, basically. I'm really bad at describing this, but it's a dystopian kind of fantasy-esque novel, and I've always wanted to read the Shatter Me series because there's like a million books in the series. I have the second one, it's a little novella called Unite Me. I have this one ready to read next, and I think I might finish Shatter Me tonight, and then I would like to start this one and then maybe finish this one too. It's very short. I want to say there's like 8 or 9 books in this series, so I'm excited for it, and hopefully I end up really liking them so that I can like just binge the whole series. On the agenda tonight for my hobby vlog is as follows: crocheting. I just learned how to crochet maybe 4 days ago, and I've always wanted to learn, but I've always just struggled to learn. My coworker sat with me for like 2 hours and taught me, and I'm so grateful because I've always wanted to learn. So I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday or maybe 2 days ago and bought some new yarn and crochet hooks. So I've been making a little headband. I'll show you guys my progress later. I would really like to, if not finish my headband, at least get almost finished with my headband that I'm making, and then I want to hopefully finish Shatter Me. I would like to maybe play on my Switch a little bit. I have neglected my Animal Crossing village, so I would like to get back on there and see what's poppin' with my Animal Crossing village. And yeah, I think that might be as far as we get. We'll see if I can do some junk journaling tonight. Oh, I also have cut up the paper for some paper chains that I want to like hang on my bed. I just think that would be really cute, but I don't have a stapler. I could glue them, but I kind of want to staple them, so I might run out and get a stapler so that I can make my favorite chains. But yeah, welcome to the vlog. We'll see what I get up to. This has been a really long introduction to the vlog, but that's okay. I've got some sweet potato fries in the oven, so I think they're almost done. I'm gonna get those out, eat those, and continue reading a little bit more of Shatter Me. I don't have a pan. We don't have like a sheet pan or anything, so I cooked my sweet potato fries in a pie pan because that's all that I have. They're not really crispy or anything. I wish I had an air fryer, but I don't, so that's okay. I just got my sweet potato fries out of the oven. I'm gonna eat them while I read some more of Shatter Me and let my camera charge because she's about to die. It's not perfect. My hair's gonna look crazy because I've had a headband on all day. It's not perfect, but I made my very first crochet project ever, which is so exciting. I've always wanted to try and make something. I definitely have room for improvement because there are many times where I kind of didn't do the right amount of like stitches. So she's a little bit wonky, but she's mine and I made it and I'm so excited. I had a little bit of trouble like joining the two ends, primarily because I had two different amounts of like stitches. I don't know if that's what you call them. A little bit wonky there, but she's joined together. So I made my first crochet project and it's this cutie little headband. So as of now, as far as crocheting goes, I only know how to do a single crochet, and then I guess I now know how to do a slip stitch because I had to do a slip stitch in order to join the two like ends together. But I think that I want to learn how to double crochet next, which I feel like that step makes the most sense. Since I know how to single crochet, I should now learn how to double crochet, and it doesn't look like it'd be too hard. I just need to like sit down and practice it a little bit. But I also think once I know how to double crochet, it won't take me as long, because this took forever because I feel like, well, first I'm just learning, but also I've heard that single crocheting takes the longest for a project. So I'm gonna learn how to double crochet and then I guess probably make another headband, or I might look up like something super easy for beginners and try and learn how to do that. I feel like this is the step that I want to go in. I want to learn, so I now know single crochet, I want to learn double crochet, and then I really want to learn how to do like the magic ring or like the magic circle, because I feel like a lot of different projects require you to know how to do that and how to crochet with a magic circle. I think I'm going to be done crocheting though, at least for the night. I sat here for like an hour and a half finishing the headband, but I'm happy that it's finally done and I have made my first like tangible item, which is really cool. I want to make a Kindle case. I don't know if you've seen the little love letter Kindle case. They're super popular. I see them all over like Pinterest and stuff. I want to learn how to make that, and to make the little heart that goes on the love letter thing, I think you have to know the magic circle. That was one of my little cozy hobbies for the evening. I have been watching YouTube while crocheting. Right now I'm watching, what's her name? I love her on TikTok. Juniper. Her username on YouTube is Juniper Shrub. She's so cute. And the title of this video is so cute. It's silly little things that make me happy that I'm no longer embarrassed to enjoy. And I love that because that's how I try to live as well. I just do my silly little things that I am no longer embarrassed to enjoy. So I'm going to finish watching her video. Right now she just made a like felt crown. And when it's my birthday in December, I want to have a little party where we all make these little felt crowns. So I'm taking inspo from her, but I've seen them all over Pinterest. I just love little cute cozy hobbies like that. I have my slips of paper ready to go for my paper chains that I want to put a paper chain up here along my bed, but I don't know. I don't want to go out and get a stapler. I think I'm kind of in for the night. And we also have a stapler at work that I could use to do this. So I might just like not buy one and use the stapler at work to make this paper chain. I think I might eat something. It's 8:18 right now, so I feel like I should eat like a little something. I think I'm gonna have like a girl dinner. I have some naan bread left over from the other night when I made butter chicken. I think I'm gonna heat up some of that naan bread, put some butter on it, and then maybe eat like some grapes or an orange, and that'll be my little dinner. It's been such a good evening. I have not finished Shatter Me. I had big plans and big hopes and dreams for Shatter Me, and I was going to listen to the end of the audiobook while I was crocheting, but I just really felt like watching YouTube, and so I'm not going to be hard on myself and do something that I don't want to do. So maybe while I'm putting the naan bread in, I'll get the audiobook going and then finish it on my Kindle. My naan is moldy. I have no idea how good this is going to be. My naan bread was moldy, so I had a tortilla that I put in a pan, and I don't know if this is going to be good, but I put some cheese on it. It's like the spreadable garlic cheese, the like Laughing Cow, and then a little thing of grapes. So this is my girl dinner. Let's take a bite and see. It's good. So here's my dinner. I got out of the shower a little bit ago. Brooke got home and we brought the mirror that she bought today up out of my car. So cute. Ignore the PJs. This is the mirror that Brooke got. She got it from Kirkland's. We went today and saw it, and it's so cute. So now we have a floor-length mirror in the living room, which is awesome. And then we did actually put up one of the paper lanterns that came in my Amazon order over in the corner here. So I kind of feel like the living room is slowly, you can't really see anything because the lantern, there we go. It's slowly coming together. I have my lantern in my room like set to like an orangey color, which I think is cute, or like a red, which is nice, but this just puts off more light.
I love it.
You love it?
Yes.
I think it looks cute.
Do you think it needs to go a little higher, or you think it looks good?
You want me to put it higher and see? Hey y'all, it is now the next day. I fell asleep last night a lot earlier than I was intending, so I didn't really do many of my other like little cozy hobbies. But today is Sunday and I have gone to church this morning. It was super stormy and rainy this morning. I didn't even know that it was supposed to storm, and then I like got caught in it bad right as we were going into church. I'm now back and it is almost 3 p.m. I have done 2 things that were very productive hobby-wise for me today. I finished Shatter Me and I don't really know how I feel about it. I think I'm gonna rate it 3 stars. It wasn't anything crazy revolutionary to me. I do think I will continue with the series, but I'm glad that I got that off of my physical TBR because I've had that book for maybe 2 years or so, so I'm happy that I went ahead and read that. And so I finished a book today, and then I've also started a new crochet project. Here is the progress so far. I'm crocheting a sweater for my jelly cat. Where is she? This is Olive. She is my otter jelly cat, and I actually commissioned a really talented person to create a crochet sweater for her about 6 months or so ago, and I love that little sweater, but I wanted to try my hand at making one myself. The sweater that I bought for her that someone crocheted for me is a little bit tight, so I'm making her a pink chunky little sweater for spring, and I'll insert a picture of her in her sweater that this girl crocheted for me, but it's tight and it's got a little O on it, and I do want to put an O on this one as well. I think I'm going to do it in yellow, so I'm following a YouTube tutorial on how to make this sweater, so we'll see if it turns out. It's going well so far. I'm actually pretty impressed. I've marked out where the arms are gonna go, so we'll see if I can make some headway on this little jelly cat sweater. So far we've only really got the neck going and a little bit of the back panel. I think right now I'm gonna put something on the TV and probably a YouTube video. I've been really into watching YouTube these days, and I'm going to try and but get further on this little crochet sweater. So we'll see how that goes. I will update you guys when I have a little bit more progress. I do still really want to take a visit to my little Animal Crossing village. I can't even remember what I called it. That's sad. It's been so long I can't even remember the name of my Animal Crossing village. So I want to revisit my village, and yeah, I'm just chilling today. My hand is hurting a little bit from the crochet, but I'm trekking on and I would like to finish the sweater today. I think I'm just gonna try and like finish it today. So I'm gonna put something on the TV and then I'll come back when I have some more progress on my sweater. It's almost 9 p.m. It's 8:50 and I finally have my switch out, and the funny thing is my switch is currently set to like 9:10 a.m. Let's see what day it is. On my switch it's June 26th at 9:10 because when it was winter I was not vibing with the snow in my Animal Crossing village, so I time jumped, but now I'm gonna time jump back because it should be spring or summer in my Animal Crossing village now. So I'm gonna set this to the right time. My switch was dead, but I had it charging for a little bit, so it's on like 30%, so not as good as it could be, but it's okay. I'm going to at least log on and see what's going on with my Animal Crossing village. It's been such a good day though. Genuinely all I've done is crochet today, and I went to church this morning, but that's literally like all I've done. I did finish a book, which I'm happy about. I think I talked about it a little bit, but I read, ooh, that was weird. I think I talked about it a little bit, but I finished the first book in the Shatter Me series called Shatter Me, and I don't really know how I felt about it. I just feel like it was kind of rushed, and I did like kind of listen to most of it on 2x speed from the Libby app, so I could have like missed key details that would have like made the experience more enjoyable. But I mean, it was good, and I do want to continue the series because people like love the series, so I feel like I should give it like a fair shot. Also, it's kind of interesting because the love interest in the first book is not the name that I've heard people like loving. Like the guy that I hear everyone loving from this series is not the guy that is the love interest in the first book. So I'm curious to see what ends up like going on. But yeah, I'm gonna log on to my Animal Crossing village. I have the actual game card for Animal Crossing, so I need to put that in. I don't know what's even in. I haven't played my Switch in so long. I was literally like addicted to my Switch when I first got it in January, and I played it like obsessively for a whole month, and then I kind of forgot that it existed. But I'm blaming it on school. I was a full-time college student taking 6 classes online this past semester, and it really got to me. I'm also full-time employed. I work full-time in a library. So I just didn't have that much free time, and I usually chose to spend my free time like scrolling because I needed to decompress, which this is decompressing as well, but I don't know, I just never reached for my Switch. My Switch was actually at my brother and sister-in-law's house for like a month, and they played Mario Party like every day. But now that I live with a roommate and we're about to get like a big TV this week, I think I might just kind of have my Switch live there, and maybe we'll play like Mario Party some. But I'm gonna log on, check out my Animal Crossing village, and see what's going on. See what my village is named, because I literally forgot. I know there's gonna be like a million weeds for me to pull as well. Oh, I should show y'all my Jellycat sweater crochet update. Here's the update. I think I'm finished with it for today. I'm taking a break. I literally have crocheted all day long, and I'm a beginner, so this might take someone like 2 hours, but this took me, like what I'm about to show you, took me like 5 hours. So here it is so far. It's not looking the best, I will say. Like there's, you know, clearly some spots that could be better, but I really like the size that I made it. I did a little yellow border on the bottom, which I think is really cute. Like I said, it's not done at all. And I started on this sleeve, so as you can see, we've got a little bit of sleeve action going, but I'm gonna bring it down maybe 2 more rows, 3 more rows, and then I haven't done this sleeve at all. I followed a YouTube tutorial. If I remember, I'll try and link that in the description. But the YouTube tutorial was really helpful, and this is pretty much only using single crochet stitches, and that's the only stitch that I really like know and am comfortable with right now. So I'm sure it probably would have taken less time if I was doing like double crochet or something, but I was not. But I think it's cute so far, and I like that I did the little yellow border. That was my first time switching to a new color, so I'm glad that I know how to do that. Again, it is not perfect by any means, but I think that's something that makes it a little bit special to me. I'm also going to put some yellow up at the top to kind of make the neck go up a little bit bigger, because Miss Girl famously has like basically a whole big long neck. So I want to kind of make it a little bit of like a turtleneck vibe. And then I'm going to take the same yellow color and do a chain stitch in an O and sew that in somehow. I say I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna have to learn how to do all of this. I'm gonna be done with that for today. I am gonna try and do, I should probably be able to finish it tomorrow. I have to work tomorrow. Tomorrow starts the work week for me, but I'm sure when I get home, I'll feel like crocheting. This is a really long clip. I'm so sorry. Okay, that's my update. I am going to play Animal Crossing and then probably go to sleep.